Hello friends, today I discuss very vital things about economics. Okay, firstly, who is the father of economics? Adam Smith. And why we study about economics? Because many people say that economics is a too toughest subject, but that's not reality. I know this is a technical subject of arts and commerce, but I think this is too vital and too important chapter. So today I discuss something about microeconomics. Economics have basically two branch. Economics has basically two branch. Okay, first microeconomics and second microeconomics. Both have Greek word. Okay, and micro means a small, and micro means large. Okay, firstly today I also discuss microeconomics means a small. And firstly, what is the use of microeconomics and what is vital to our a study of microeconomics, which helps in another topic in a microeconomics. Okay, firstly I denote microeconomics. It is a Greek word which derived from Greek, and it in which we study about a small individual and a small labor wages like things. Okay, today so we discuss about something vital. Its importance like that, if our regular wages, worker wages, and individual firms in which we study in these types of field. Okay, there are basically many topics in microeconomics, but I today I discuss some topics related to it. Firstly, demand. A very important topic of it. What is demand? Basically demand is a situation of a market where a consumer want to consume anything, but not it created a demand. Because many poor and many individual and many persons of India want to have a car. Then if car may producer make lakhs of car, no, this is wrong. Demand always created when anybody desire to buy it at a fixed time and able to they have money. If they have doesn't money, mm, then producer do not create a cars because he know his demand not created due to desire, only for desire. If you have desire, that's a good, but you have already paid for it, then demand created. Next topic come law of demand. What is law of demand? A law of demand is negative relationship with price. When price is high, then demand is low. When price is low, then demand is high. As example, when onion price is 100 rupee kg, then demand of onion is too less. When the price of onion is 5 rupee 10 rupee kg, then all consumer want to consume it. Okay, when this is some determination of demand which vary like a taste and preference. Like I take an example, taste and preference. One time Micromax and Nokia is a brand of world, and like basically in India, which also create a high demanded for all. But now Realme and Apple, Vivo, and like many Oppo, many mobile phones are take their substitute. Why? Because this is a like an example of taste and preference. Okay, another example I take population, which determine the demand. If any country have large population, then demand also created as a large. If any country have a small population, then demand also basically created less. Like I can take an example of when any company want to create a demand from Nepal and India, basically they have two different population. So demand is also determination by population. Next step is demand is also determination by many things. Okay, then next topic is microeconomics is supply is also positive. Has also positive relationship based price, because if you are you think that demand have negative relationship with price, but supply have high positive relation with price, because if in a supplier you become a producer, in a demander you become a consumer, there are two difference between them. So in a supply you become a producer. When your product price is too high, then you want to do more supply. When if your product price is low, then you want to less supply. I take example, when Dove shampoo is supply is more. Why? Because his supply at a price is too high. I take example Sunsilk, Sunsilk pronunciation is good. Sunsilk, whose demand supply is less, because they know their supply their price and is too low, and they have no market at all. Okay, that's I also discussed two vital topic of microeconomics. Okay, bye.